You are not alone if you have haters in your life. See, people feel they have to pull other people down in order to get ahead. This is the difference between leaders and everybody else. When I was at Ole Miss trying to make it on the football team, to fulfill this one big dream that I had of playing college football at 5'7", 150 pounds, I had to learn how to overcome these people. I found that my biggest motivation was all the students that didn't believe me when I told them I was on the team. All the coaches, yes, coaches that would laugh at me. All the players that would laugh at me. I had a choice. I could allow them to control my life, or I can use it as motivation to get what I want. The antidote to haters is confidence. And one of the ways we build confidence is surrounding ourselves with the right people and by having the right mentors who have already succeeded and can help us overcome negative people, mental health challenges, and any adversity that we face. My second year at Ole Miss, we were invited to the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas, and I was always the one people made fun of. But this particular Tuesday afternoon, everything changed for me. I walked into the locker room after practice and started getting undressed. As I'm finishing up, 2 star players who had amazing NFL careers decided that they were going to try and destroy me. At the time, I didn't know how to handle them, so I did what most people do. I retaliated and tried to say something mean back, but that just made it worse. I tried to ignore them, and that didn't work, so more players started joining me. It was by far the most embarrassing day of my life. And finally, after about 10 minutes of agony, the coaches finally came in and everybody walked away. I was devastated, hurt, and angry. I didn't know what to do. I was on the borderline of quitting. But my mentor at the time caught me just before I did. He said, "Let me tell you something. I've dealt with tons of negative people. You think this is bad?" He said, "As you become more successful, it is only going to get worse and worse." He then taught me the process to handle bullies every single time. He taught me how to stand up. And to this day, I have used this process to constantly overcome bullies and negative people. This process helped me break through and eventually achieve this dream. It is important to understand what bullying is. It's 2 words. It's targeted and repeated. Targeted and repeated. And so number 1, you have to ignore first. You have to ignore first so you can find out their intentions and make sure it is repeated. Bullying is not if someone's mean to you one time, right? This is not good. This is hurtful. People shouldn't do it. But that's not bullying. And I know it's hard, I know it hurts. But remember, when I said it is our responsibility to lift these people up because they're hurting. They wouldn't be doing it if they weren't hurt. And knowing this, right, will shift your mindset. So number 1, we have to ignore first. Number 2, we have to stand up. But there's a right way and a wrong way to stand up. See, a lot of people stand up and they stand up the wrong way. We want to stand up love. How? Again, it's simple, not easy, but it's simple. Thank them. You thank them. Say, I appreciate whatever they said negatively about you. I appreciate you saying I'm short. I appreciate you saying I'm a short football player. And then just say, thank you for the motivation. I appreciate you saying I'm short. Thank you for that motivation. They need help. And you're helping them do that, right? I use this negativity as motivation. You use this to motivate you and to drive you instead of destroy you. It's one of the hardest things to do to say, hey, I appreciate that, but thank you for the motivation. You stand up because you care and you know they need it. Eventually, they will stop because they are not getting anything out of you. See, if you retaliate back and you're negative, now they're getting a rise out of you. Now they're getting what they want and they were never going to stop. The only reason they keep going is because they're getting a rise out of you. But if you come back with love, hey, and you can achieve anything that you want. that fear of what people think about you, that fear of worrying what other people think, negativity, it won't matter. It won't be the main thing that holds you back. You will break through that and you can achieve anything you want. The bottom line is the world is yours.